Hello, everybody. This is Arlene Arnold and Leslie Romine, and we are here for the energy focus of the week. And we also will be looking at the September energies that are coming up. We always look forward to this. We love being here with you, and we have such a good time. So if you're here, there's Courtney. Hi, Courtney. Um, if you're here, be sure and give us a comment because we it doesn't really show up until that and tell us that you're here unless you make a comment. Anyway, we are going through some interesting times. Why don't you tell them, Leslie, about you seeing the what's it
Eclipse?
called? Yeah, eclipse.
Yeah, yeah. Yesterday there was a full moon eclipse, and um, we got to sit out in our yard and watch it. And for around, Will was watching it for about an hour, and I went out as well. And it was really, I always find eclipses fascinating, and we got to view how most of the face of the moon was darkened, but there was just a little kind of crescent up on the top of the sun shining through. So it looked very brilliant, and it was just beautiful. And it was pretty quiet out at that time of night, and it was around 9 o'clock or so. So wonderful, and look, it seems like it's one of the many things that have happened, in the sky recently that is helping us move forward and have, clearing and hope and encouraging us. So,
The other thing is remember that when we have these kinds of things that happen, it can affect you physically and emotionally. So um, always pay attention so that you know what is there. And that way you're not saying, oh, I'm sick or whatever. You're just knowing that you're being affected by the energies. So
mhm.
I think that's an important thing. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're working with the September information because it's coming right up after this weekend. And we wanted you to be able to get into that knowing what is coming. So the theme for the month is sea change rising. We don't have a picture for it yet, but we will as we begin to put together the newsletter. So I'm going to just read to you a little bit about how I'm feeling about this theme, and I want you to see, please put into the comments how you are feeling about it. Sea change rising. In the midst of all that is present that seems the opposite of wholeness and love, it may seem difficult to imagine that a new integration is possible. A new integration is possible. Let's think of what is happening to us individually. Old patterns are still coming up. We use our tools to transform this energy and to celebrate this clearing. When the residue of that is gone, we notice what is rising instead. We may see new insight, new connections, new appetite for life. Now, think about that if you've noticed a little bit of that. And then this is true in both the inner world and the outer world, in our outer world, because we create our what we experience in this outer world. So, yet around that, we that with not a no, this is true in both the inner and outer world. In our present world, old energy surfaces. It can be ugly, almost unbelievable. Yet, around that, with not as much fanfare, are all the ways people are saying no to what has been and looking for new solutions. I hope you've noticed that there are people saying no now, and there are people finding new ways. Um, we hear stories of kindness and resolve. Both are present. How do we encourage less separation and more wholeness, less chaos and more loving uprising? So this is what the cards are telling us, is some ways to be in this new energy that is arising, and it's not seen as much yet, but it is there. So we have a sea change that is happening, and we want to pay attention to that. It's a very important thing that we need to be sure that we pay attention to. Do you want to say anything more about that, Leslie?
Um, yeah, I do. Um, Seeing new insight, connections, and appetite for life, and seeing both um, the but the good arising from that, and the realization that we want to have a better place. One of the things that struck me this last week was we had several people pass that were um, like Roberta Flack and Dolly Parton, and their lives, especially Dolly's, but so because she was an entertainer and it was out there a lot, but other people who um, really appreciated her contribution
Oh,
to the positivity in life and helping others, not just making billions to just serve yourself. Those kinds of concepts really resonated with a lot of people, and a lot of people were could see this is a person who had that determination and that willingness to put herself out there and be well known, and yet so compassionate, you know uh, so I think and there's other examples of people doing service kinds of things in the news, and I'm grateful that they are adding that to it, because it does feel like we're shifting and looking at the possibilities that well, if we did it that way, and now we have an opportunity to upgrade and to really say, okay, this is what we want, and we want to build something around it that will help it to grow and heal a lot of us. So yeah, that's
that
what struck me.
yeah, that's so true. And one of the things that I think we need to remember is to pay attention to these things that are rising up, that are part of the sea change, that will be able to bring more wholeness and love in. And in our lives, if we pay attention, more wholeness in our families and among our friends, and more love that's going out wherever you're drawn to bring that love, and in whatever way you are here to serve, because everybody's different, and their way of serving is different. So don't ever feel like you're not doing enough. Just pay attention to what you're being drawn to, what makes you happy to do. Just remember that this is a time for us to be a part of the sea change.
I love what Will put on there. He put SEE, change, see the change. Yeah,
I didn't notice that. All right,
it's
both SEA and SEE.
like, yes, yes.
All
And
right. So
John,
yeah, hi John. All right, we are going to our luminary for the month of September, and it's one of my favorites. This one is uh, sweetness, and the numbers are 11 and 33. And this tends to be feminine energy. And for those of you looking up in your book, it's on page 50. And here's the message that from sweetness. There's a lot of information in the book, but this is the direct message from sweetness to us. I open the back of your heart to let in the sweetness of life. I dissolve any fear you have of being vulnerable. Let my song soothe you. It is the hum of the universe which embraces you with sweetness. Now imagine if you felt comfortable enough to open the back of your heart. It's kind of where love comes into us, is from the back. That's where the feminine energy is. And that is where that comes into us. And then the love that we give goes out from the front. And it will also radiate out from our energy field. It's just that some things have happened in our lives that close that down because we feel perhaps that we were too vulnerable or we were taken advantage of or whatever that is. Well, this is an opportunity for you to open up. And one of the things that I have done in the past and advocated for other people is to put a screen on the back of your heart so that those things that are not in alignment with you, they don't come in. Only that that brings in love, only that that is for your highest good can come through. So I think that's really important part of sweetness.
Mhm. Mhm. Um, I always love this part that said it's the hum of the universe which embraces you. You know, when
Yes.
we can think of it as being sung to, I don't know, um, singing to your baby is what kind of comes up for me.
Oh,
And
that
it's like,
feels good. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and humming with them.
Yeah. That.
Uh, I was,
And it's the hum of the universe. So it's kind
mhm,
of like we can feel like we're surrounded by that hum.
yes, yes.
Well, hello, Marianne. We're happy to have you.
Mhm,
All right. So sweetness is the card for the luminary card for the month. Now I'm going to put up here both gold and silver because gold, the strength in gold is for the month of September, and we also have the strength of silver for this week that starts today. So we these are really powerful cards. When I first looked at them, I went, "Wow, this is a really powerful time. This is a really big part of the sea change that's coming on." So let's take a look at this strength in gold. And the section in the book that I picked out, there's each in the book, there are paragraphs of different kinds of energy that you will get from the color. And the one that I picked out is wisdom, the strength in gold, wisdom. There is strength of clarity in yellow. This is what it says in the book. Um, let's see. Gold takes the strength in yellow to a place of wisdom, born of experience. I want to be sure and emphasize that because we have wisdom in us. We've gone through things in our lives. We've learned a lot. And in many cases, we've changed how we do life. And this is a wisdom born of experience. What you have experienced has taught you what to value, how to spend your time, what to connect to, and how to create balance in your life. I'm going to say this again because this is really important. What you have experienced in your life has taught you what to value, how to spend your time, what to connect to, and how to create balance in your life. This brilliant wisdom all allows itself to be seen, but never imposes itself on others. So as we gain wisdom, that doesn't make us say, boy, I'm doing great. No, this kind of thing. No, it's a part of the process. So we want to be really uh, grateful forth the wisdom we find in other people, and grateful that we can use that wisdom as part of the reason that we're here. And you don't ever push that wisdom on somebody else. We need to be more listeners than talkers. So that's why it's so important for us to be fully present here.
Hmm. Hmm. Beautiful wisdom born of experience. And creating balance, I think, is a key word here. Keywords also, because once we learn something and we see that the next time that situation comes up, we apply. We can apply. We know that, oh, I here's this situation. I've cleared that, and it can be different now. And when it is, you feel like, oh, I'm making progress. That is really great. And I can see it in a new way now.
Yeah.
That really helps the whole process. Hmm.
I think it's what I'm finding. I'm using these tools, as you know, to learn more about being multidimensional. And the things that I'm learning about that is it changes your perception. And changing your perception changes how you see things, how you see yourself. And it's a huge part of the sea change that we're in.
Hmm. Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, well, let's go ahead and move to the cards for this week. Now you're going to see why I was so surprised.
Mhm.
Okay, so ecstasy is the
Mm.
card for this week, and its number is 13, and it's on page 52. Whenever I see this, it's like so full of colors and so amazing. And I think a lot of times we've thought of ecstasy as has to be a feeling, but ecstasy is teaching us more than that. So let's hear this part of ecstasy. The emotion soaked coat of yesterday has been embraced and transformed. The emotional soaked coat. So it's like we've had in our lives so much the emotional stuff that has hung on to us. It almost became like a coat, and that has been embraced and transformed. And not for everyone, but for all of you who are here, because you are paying attention to your life. You're paying attention to how to be the very best you can be. So then the hoped for magnificence of tomorrow is now. Open the floodgates of divine human passion. This is not just the human feeling, this is divine human passion. Burst forth as a fully resonant song of ecstasy. And another place in the book, it talks about how ecstasy is a choice because we can allow these other energies to invade us or to take us down, or we can say no to that. And we can go into our hearts and bring out ecstasy out through the heart into our lives, into our energy field. So I feel like that's a really important message from the luminary ecstasy.
There's a part that talks about choose me because you can,
Yes.
even when there seems no reason for me to be present. And because I bring out what lies dormant within your being, it's like a burst of flavor, presence ignited. I like that, presence ignited.
Too.
That, I love that part.
Well,
Beautiful.
there's a lot to learn from ecstasy, and I hope
Mm.
you all will, if you have the cards, sit with it and allow yourself to really appreciate the words and the art and the feeling that you get from ecstasy. And if you are having trouble someday embracing ecstasy because of the heaviness of what's happening, you can ask ecstasy to help you. You know, all of these cards have their own consciousness. They are an energy. They are a ball of energy. So you can call on them to bring ecstasy into your life.
Mhm. Absolutely.
All right. So now here's our
Color.
gold and silver again, because silver is the strength for the weak. Now, can you feel how magnificent that is? That we have sweetness and the strength in gold, and we have ecstasy and the strength in silver. Now, gold is the masculine and silver is the feminine. So there's a very big balance for this week that we're in starting today. So, what I chose from the chapters or the paragraphs within the book is the strength in silver for us this week is shining in the darkness, shining in the darkness. Like silver, you have been tempered by your experiences, where what were once lessons in the midst of transformation now shine brightly. Darkness cannot hide or shut out the brightness that is within you. This is so important here. Darkness cannot hide or shut out the brightness that is within you. You stand as an example for others who are moving through their lessons. Like a silver ray of moonlight on a dark night, you bring light into the midst of negativity, grief, suffering, and hopelessness. And I know that there are times when you're going through things that it's more difficult at those times to feel like you can be fully present as a shining light. But this is the time that you go to the colors and say to silver, help me to shine in the midst of this darkness. Help me to shine in the midst of someone passing that I really love. And and if you can't, that's okay because people grieve in different ways. But if you can, this is a way for you to stand and honor this person who has passed. And if there are illnesses, because there are a lot of illnesses going on now, and if you can be that shining light for someone who is going through something that's very difficult. What would you add to that, Leslie?
Um, I yeah, the light of it is really what I'm seeing, and with the contract, well, with both gold and silver this week for us, both in the month and the week, um, it's really talking about balance too of those two energies of
Yes.
receiving, taking things in, compliment or something that happens in your that really you've been waiting for it and here it's working out for you, that kind of thing. Also, um, offering and giving outwardly too, that receptive and proactive energies, if those can work together, that when you feel more balanced, I it feels more like you can you can be present with whatever is coming up instead of saying, wow, I can't deal with that, or it allows you to see what you need to address as it's coming up too. I mean, it's really being present in both of those areas.
So thank you, Zach, for saying that because I think it's really important for us all to claim the gold and silver, the
Yeah.
strength in both of those colors. And that balance you're talking about, Leslie, is a huge part of that. So I'm really grateful that you brought that up, Zach. All right, so now we're going um, take a look at what's coming up. This Thursday, I will be doing the class called Experience Healing Tools. And what I'll be covering is how to clear residue from current stress. Because I know that there are some times when a lot is changing or you're seeing things that just make you sad. It becomes stressful sometimes. And so I'm going to be helping you with some tools that will help you to remove current stress. We're not talking about going back in your life necessarily, but it's just the things that hang on to us in this time.
Yeah.
And it's Thursday, September 3rd at 11 a.m. Those of you who are on our newsletter will get that. For those of you who are not, go to transformationaltools.com/upcoming, and you will find them there. We haven't changed the dates there, but the link is always the same. So transformationaltools.com/upcoming, and you'll see the different classes that I teach during the month. And it's such a warm, wonderful group of people, just like this is here. And we come away feeling like we have really received something important from the whole group that comes and accesses this class.
Yes.
So we are now into our readings for you.
Yes. And the first person will be Courtney.
Okay, Courtney. All right, this one is such an important one for us that in this time that's called unfolding. And it's just a beautiful, look how soft and lovely that is. So unfolding means there's new things that are coming up through you, maybe new abilities, different things like that. So it's what you want to do is feel that. And if you have trouble, you can ask this unfolding to help you, Courtney. This is for you specifically because it has to do with recognizing what there is in you that's coming up. And that is part of the sea change, too. So this is real important, Courtney.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. And Courtney, your color card is Lesson in Orange. Lesson in Orange. And a lot, it talks about allowing your emotions to be felt. And I'm getting that it's like allow them to be like a stream of water to come and go and come and go, and just allow it to come. Oh, there's that, and I can feel that. What do I do with that? Oh, I just let it be. It came up to inform me of something, and yeah, that's right. I can do that. Whatever comes up, and if there is anything that is ready to leave, that's ready to be transformed into something new, then be willing with the unfolding to allow these energies to really help you move it, and be grateful that it's gone, and has resolved itself.
Look at those together. That is quite beautiful. One of them is soft and the other one's a little bit stronger. And using the information that you have and the ways that you are working on your different emotions, this is a really good time to remember this is also bringing up new opportunities for you, new things that are in you.
Yes, yes. When you do work through that orange, you become a lot more alive and present, it says, and happy. You've resolved some things, and sensual. In other words, really taking in life, and taking in like the trees and the flowers and your own senses and your own smell and taste and those kinds of things. That can help you to regain that energy if you're feeling tired or, that kind of thing. So really helpful. All right, Will is next.
Well, here we go, Will. this this is the one that is really taking us to the next level. And this one is called Passionate Ascension. It has the numbers 4 and 8, which tend to be the masculine energy. And it's on page 24. This one is especially good for right now. And notice it has such an interesting balance because it has green, which is of the heart, and it really helps you to feel connected inside of you. And it has the red orange or red and orange, and the red and green are complementary colors. So it gives you that balance as you are moving up into new ways. For me, and maybe it's because I'm so focused on this, but I see it taking you up into higher frequencies, into different dimensions that you haven't experienced before. Just remember that as you are going there, it may feel kind of different and a little bit of a whirlwind. So just stay with it, and you will have help. And you can find help also from Passionate Ascension. It will help you find your way.
Mm. And your color card to go with it is Strength in White.
Oh boy, that is a really good one to have with it.
Yeah, pure, strong, and unconditionally loving. And remember, white is that divine essence and connecting with that divine essence. So it just feels like that unconditional love is what is in support of the passionate ascension that you'll be experiencing, and knowing that you're unconditionally loved, and there's a strength coming through the divine for you.
What a wonderful combination, Will. This is gives you that sense of being connected to your divine source, and at the same time you're getting help as you are moving to higher frequency. So I think this is a really good combination for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'd say that's amazing. All right, Sandra.
Well, Sandra, this is sweetness. So you get a double for sweetness for the month and also for the week specifically for you. And I'm as I kind of connect to your beingness, sweetness is really important if there are things that have come up that are difficult or things that sometimes make your heart hurt. Just remember that sweetness can be in you and all around you, and hugging you. Sweetness is very good about doing nice hugs. And I'm going to open this up because there's something more in the book that I want to talk about.
And the numbers are 11 and 33 as well.
Oh yeah, and that's again the feminine
Both,
energy.
Yeah, and both master numbers.
So just feel this, Sandra, wrapped in a blanket of fragrant hope, hugged by a warm breeze of compassion, encouraged by the whisper of inner empowerment, and showered with heavenly swirls of divine devotion. You may choose to open to receive the sweetness of life. So we all need to remember that when things are difficult, we have the sweetness of life right there. And sweetness will bring it to you and hug you and encourage you and give you inner empowerment. Oh, the 11th is her birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
yeah. And your color card is Strength in Green, which
Okay, boy.
is
That's
really lovely.
what a good one to go with
Yes.
sweetness.
It's that integrated, growing, and loving place in your heart chakra. I mean, it's like this is the, you know, inside you, it can really reach, that sweetness can really reach, and I'm getting it can evolve your knowing of what that is, what that sweetness and love are. Like she said, hugging. When she was saying hugging, I thought that's it's about that divine hug, that can really help strengthen us and encourage us.
Oh, that is such a beautiful combination for you, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes. All right, John is next.
All right, John. Oh, John, you get a good one too this week.
Oh,
Oh, this is Love Child, and Love Child is like your animals. It'll just come around you and make you feel like you're special and help you to remember that you can work with the child self that's inside of you and just bring this love child energy in and go all around that child part of you and remind that child part that it's not alone, that it's not, you're there for it, John. You're there to help take care of that, and you can be in the midst of love child as that happens.
well, I love what you said at the beginning, John, about your your Maine Coon cat and your rat and your Sherlock and Dumbo, and how they are saying hi to everyone here.
Yeah.
I appreciate you bringing them along with you, bringing their spirit here, because it is blessing us as they bless you too. Along with this card uh, of of what is it? A love child. Yes, is turquoise. Lesson in turquoise. Wait, what is it? Lesson? Yes. Say yes to the meaning of your life. And you can see turquoise in the love child itself.
Yeah, it is. It's there.
And so it's just saying, pay attention to the pink yes and the magenta, but also pay attention to the turquoise because the meaning of your life is emerging and watching it happen, saying yes to the next things that are coming forward for you. Um, I think is a very, very strong energy that is something that you are moving into more and more. And this week, it's it's encouraging you. Use that word. Yes. Do you want to do this? Yes. Do I want to go out and snuggle with my kitty cat? Yes. I mean, find yes happening more and more this week is what it's saying, and that this will shine for you.
And put a love child around your animals too.
Mm-hmm.
They're like children that really need that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it just makes me feel all warm and cozy.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Marianne.
All right, Marianne. So not it's so nice to see you here. We've missed you. All right, this one I'm going to go to the book because I want to pick up a couple things from there. It's called Spheres of Intention, It's the numbers 10 and 12. Um, so choose the direction of your life from your deepest desires. Synchronistically, this focus draws others to you, creating groups of similar intention. Now manifest your desires. You know, what this is saying to you is that get really clear about what is coming from your deepest inside self and what is it from there that you want to bring into form. And then as you focus on that, you'll be surprised at some of the synchronicities that come, or you meet somebody who is interested also, or some kind of a gift is given to you that is important for that. So whatever's happening right now is something very important for you, and you need to dig deep inside so that you're in that place of where you can find what is in your soul that you want to bring out into your physical life.
Mm, that's cool. Well, your card is a lesson in yellow, which says claim your empowerment. So as you are finding the elements of your soul, you can claim those together. Um, and yellow is that solar plexus area. And if you have anything going on in your solar plexus that you want to work with, that can really help you claim that um, recognition of your gifts, recognition of how you connect with others. Uh, that can really enhance that for you this week. So claiming that empowerment, claiming those pieces.
I think, like all of us, at times when something you're feeling that something's coming up, you know, some of your personal doubts might come as well. And yellow is here to help you claim your empowerment. So you feel the strength of what's inside of you. You feel the strength of what you've learned in your life. And if you go into that deep place and know what it is that you want to do from that soul place, you will attract others to be with you in that.
Hmm. Yes.
Oh, it looks like Rita's here. Oh,
Oh,
good.
great. I got to keep up both of the things going on here. Hmm. All right. Zach is next.
All right, Zach, let's see what's up for you. Oh, Zach, this is a dolphin song, and it feels to me like you are very connected to the water, and also to this turquoise color of the water. And then notice the beautiful pink inside of here. Look at that. That's how dolphin song loves you. It's just giving you that sense of being cared for, loved, and notice the what are those called? It's like a mandala thing, and it's in white there. That is four of those there for you. That's important too. Like you're being really encouraged and wrapped in that dolphin energy. Wow.
Mhm. Wow. All right, Zach. That is a wonderful energy, and to explore that, just let it in this week. And while you're doing that, you have a lesson in magenta. Remember, magenta is about compassion and great love. And it says, release the burdens of the world. It means let go into this beautiful swimming with the dolphins, playing with them, feeling that freedom energy, feeling playfulness, expressiveness, creativity, all of that comes through. And it says, release the other things that might take your attention away and allow yourself to really partake in this, wonderful, freeing energy. That's what that's about. Love it. Lesson in magenta.
I think we had someone else new that came in. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I got him.
Okay.
All right. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Musam. And he asked for a reading, a general reading. The readings we give, I don't know if they're general or not, but they're for you.
It's very special for you. Well,
Yeah.
what I got was Simply Self. And I want to go to this because there's a part of the message for you there. And it's the number 6. So let me get to that page. This is what I get when I have gotten to in being going too fast, taking on too much. It's simplify, simplify, simplify. It's like you're going to get this mantra in your head because that's what simplify does. And make room for clarity of thinking and feeling, which allows pearls of wisdom to emerge from deep within. So, something in the way that you're moving through life, like right now, or something that has come up that is hard for you to deal with, it's taking you away from your natural flow. And you want to simplify, you want to let go of things that are not so important and allow your own personal energy, your way, that is what you can do the best for yourself.
Mm-hmm. And you have the perfect card to go with it. It's like, lesson is transcend your difficulties. So it's saying, as you really release into the simplification and just let difficult things go, that are maybe taxing you or challenging you, that kind of stuff. It's saying you can transcend that. And purple is that is up here in your head, and it's really tapping into that intuitive and connecting with a divine kind of energy. So I get that as you simplify and as you allow that to just be pure and clear and kind of cleanse your energies, that you'll find yourself having more intuitive kinds of things when you just say yes. I'm willing to open to those things that can come to me through many different avenues, but it can really touch your heart. It can touch your thinking, how you do things in the world. So beautiful.
And the other part of this is the strength in this color. As you work on that, you gain the strength. And yellow is the color that you want to work with. It's a complementary color. The two colors go together and help each other. And there's a lot of the yellow in Simply Self. And what this will do is begin to draw out of you a part of you that's in your DNA, which is very spiritual, and you have a certain part of you that's commanding, but you are being taught to use that in a way that comes from the soul, from the part of you that knows, and slowing down and simplifying will bring that out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. And Rita is
all right. Rita,
so glad you could be here.
Well, I'm going to bring this one up because it's dawning and the number is 11, and I'll show it to you here in a minute. It's like my guidance is saying there's something in here that your guidance wants you to hear. Life renews itself from moment to moment, Rita. Accept your new growth with faith, even as you push through the fog of uncertainty. Passionately throw open your windows to the dawn. Live fully. Every moment counts. Wow. I just feel that this message is so much for you. I'm going to read it one more time. Life renews itself from moment to moment. Accept your new growth with faith, even as you push through the fog of uncertainty. Passionately throw open your windows to the dawn. Live fully. Every moment counts.
Mm.
And is that it, or do we have someone else?
Color card.
Oh, sorry. God, got ahead of myself here.
Yeah. So it's the lesson in turquoise, and it says, "Say yes to the meaning of your life." And what I'm getting is that this is like a little person on your shoulder saying yes to what's next, and being really open to that. And the number of dawning here is 11. That is a master number, and it's also shows that transformation is happening, and new times, new days, new experiences are awaiting you. And as you go through them, to really bring that heart and expressiveness together. That's where the turquoise is here up in the thymus gland, and it even can tap that for renewed energy. I know I have used that quite a bit, and if you just like breathe in and just tap those little spaces here, really bring and think of turquoise as you're doing that, and that really can bring that energy of saying, okay, yes, I'm open to this new way of being, and I'm going to know that I am loved and cared for, and I'm on a new trajectory that is for my highest and best. What do you get with turquoise?
What I feel like is it's an important part of
Dawning?
the dawning, but it's an important part of finding that place inside of you that is resting within you. So it's not that you're restless, but there's still a part of you that is feeling like you're not sure, maybe, of where to put your time or your emphasis or whatever that is. Um, and this turquoise, surround yourself with turquoise because it will help you to feel more, um, feel like you're in your body and that you are in your own flow. I think a lot
Yeah.
of what's happening for all of us at this time is that we have to find our own flow, not based on what other people think, but based on what is right for us.
Yes.
And we have to get to the place where we can say, um, well, I love you, but I can't do that right now. Or, just ways to say, I mean, I'm working on this because we have so many things coming up for us that there are days when I go, okay, this is too much. And so I'm having to look at how much can I do in a day and still be in my own flow.
Right.
And yeah, and I have to do my meditating and writing in my journal in the morning, along with my exercises, because those are the things that keep me in my body, keep me in the direction, help me to be in my own flow.
Yeah, it's a wonderful message for you, and I think it's for all of us as well. I mean, especially this time, where we're moving into a new type of a way of being and those new energies that are coming in. And I think we're all learning that. I mean, I think we're all learning better how to do it in our own unique way, in our own
Yes,
unique way, which is really helpful.
yes. I do want to say, for any of you who do not have the luminaries and the color cards, if you will go to transformationaltools.com and go down toward further down the page, it will show you the cards and it will take you to where you can buy them. And it's really nice when you have them with you as we do this kind of thing on Fridays, because you can, when it's your card, you can really go into that. And you can also be looking at that card for that other person as we're doing a reading for them, or the card that's for the week or for the month.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, Sandra, thank you all for being here, and thank you for supporting each other as well in this. Um, we're all in it together, and it does lift us up and encourage us to be here, and in every one of us, Arlene and myself, and everyone that's here. So thank you for that.
Hugs back to you too, Rita. We're so glad you're here. All
Mhm.
right. Well, we'll say goodbye for now, and we know that we will see you next time if you're available.